Okie dokie. I've never played Puyo Puyo Tetris. I don't know anything about it. I've played lots of Tetris, but I don't know what Puyo Puyo is. I don't think.
Tetris.
That's delightful.
Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Although, maybe I have played Puyo Puyo at a Japanese arcade. Let's see if it's the game I think it is. Adventure, solo arcade. This is an incredibly Japanese arcade option screen, right? Avatar Ringo, Risukuma, T, O, Meguro. I'll just leave it set to the default one, that's fine. I'm in New Mexico. HD Rumble's great. Ghost pieces are great. Chain animations are great. Controls are probably fine. Yeah, the location indicator is needlessly specific. Alright, I put this as free play, but if there's a story mode, then maybe I'll change it if Uber keeps this on subblock.
So peaceful and quiet.
Well, the protagonist does have red hair and green eyes, so...
Nothing ever goes wrong on a peaceful day. Actually, come to think of it,
this is a Tetris game with a story.
It's actually kind of boring.
As great as pieces, it's kind of boring.
It'd be more fun if something exciting happened. Like if all my friends just came bursting out of the sky. Ha! But that's nonsense. Something like that would never happen on such a peaceful day, right? Huh? Oh my!
This is reminding me of MLB Power Bros.
Someone's bursting out of the sky! That hurt.
Oh, is Ringo
Hey,
Japanese for Apple?
Amity? How'd you get here? Hey, Carby, looks like we got warped to another dimension.
What?
Goo-goo! Arl? Carbuncle?
Oh my
I don't
god.
understand.
I had an
Hey,
image
Ringo,
in my
how's it
mind of
going?
what this was going to be, and it wasn't this.
Hey, Amity. Let me guess. You two were in a Puyo Puyo battle, huh? And you both popped a whole bunch of Puyos. And suddenly some mysterious power picked you up and sent you here. Just like that! Poof! Goo 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 goo! Long time no
Whoever's
see,
doing
Ringo.
the
Looks like
carbuncle
you're doing
was...
well. I feel like this happens to us a little too often. There's no telling where we might end up. That's not such a bad thing, is it? I mean, it brought us to your world, right? Yeah, that's the best part about having Puyo battles.
Always end up in another dimension.
Can't argue
Story of
with
my
that.
life.
Well, let's
The fact that it's
some
voice
more.
acted really puts it over the edge.
Reunited,
Exactly.
So let's battle! Hold on a second, though. What if, one of these days, we get teleported somewhere scary? Huh?
Like with
How could it be scary when we're all there
Tetrominoes?
together? Good point. But what if it's somewhere completely preposterous? Yeah? Like where? Oh, I don't know. How about... the edge of the universe!
That'd be pretty
Edge
spooky.
of the who now? Psh, sounds fun to me. Me too! Let's go! Goo 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 goo! You guys say
Have
so.
nothing but sympathy for the poor
What was that?
carbuncle voice actor.
I didn't see
Isn't a
anything.
carbuncle like an abscess? Like, I think I learned the word from Final
Guys.
Fantasy before I learned its real life
Oh,
usage.
no. What are all those things falling out of the sky?
Maybe it's a
Is it
gemstone.
a new type of Puyo? We just got back from our last adventure. Don't we get a break from all the Puyo
Yeah,
Puyo?
untranslatable voice tick.
No, look closer. Goo-goo! What are you talking about? Guys, those aren't Puyos. Hey, you're right. They're blocks? Oh, just blocks? That's fine. Wait, that's not fine.
Alexei Pajitnov.
Why are there blocks
Just like
here?
how in MLB Power Pros we're positive that the MLB was directly involved in the creation of this game. You know that
There's so many of
Mr.
them.
Pajitnov was just on every conference call for the development of this story.
It's so pleasing on the eyes. Oh my gosh, did you see that? The line just disappeared!
Yeah.
Wait, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Does this mean we're gonna get teleported again?
Yes. Almost certainly.
I need you, O.
Pee
Alright,
It's
there's
time
a
for a routine
spaceship.
report.
pee pee pee.
Captain's report. This is Captain T of the SS Tetra. I am broadcasting
no.
this signal
Yeah, I wonder if I
via
go in and say,
communications
what if I say
officer O.
kawaii?
The constellation zone appears quiet. No ripples in space-time to report.
Kawaii.
End of report.
Don't ever do that again, Marstead.
Pee 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 pee.
I would like to do that animation for Kawaii,
Need to
but I
make
can't
these
draw.
reports? I never really questioned
We'll
them
do a
before.
fundraiser to get a Kawaii Marstead animation.
You're right. It's my duty to make a report. Even though there's never been any problems out here. It's so peaceful and quiet. Huh?
Pee pee.
What was that, O?
The acid tribute one.
What are the odds? Just as I said, we never have any problems out here.
This is not good.
You hear that? I heard someone talking.
Thank
inside
God
the
there's
playroom.
an auto scroll with the voice
Hero?
acting.
Pee 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 pee.
Let's check it out.
New BGM unlocked. New stage unlocked. Beat Ringo, Tetris versus Puyo Puyo. Game type versus, and I'm playing as T now. Okay.
This is not good. I got teleported from home, and I'm in some weird place, and I'm all alone.
Yeah, I've even played the game and I'm already
This is
unlocking
so
things.
not good.
Exactly.
Captain's report. A girl in a non-form-fitting outfit has materialized aboard the SS Tetra. I believe she is currently performing an improvised alien comedy routine.
The SS Tetra.
Pee.
Don't be hasty,
I guess O is like
Something
a
about this
sapient
seems
O block.
not normal.
He should be a
I'm
lot
unsure
more
what our next course
useless.
of action should be. You there.
Huh? He's wearing some really tight-fitting clothes, and he's trying to talk to me.
It looks like the thing on his shoulder is
Someone
extending.
sent those squarish things that brought me here. I bet that someone was you. Sounds like the only solution here is that we should battle.
You secretly love it,
What?
Prop.
The girl
Don't
is
lie.
in a panic. Perhaps a battle might be the best course. I shall fight her until she calms down.
Pee 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 pee.
Dialogue precision.
So you know how to match them up and make them disappear too.
Of course I do. Are you ready? Let's do this! Tetris
Yeah.
time!
So it reminds me of MLB Power Pros, but with voice acting.
It's on! What? She doesn't play Tetris?
He doesn't play Puyo Puyo. But that's... Oh no! We're starting!
Okay. Beat Ringo. Alright. So I play Tetris and she plays Puyo Puyo?
There!
The voice acting when you that's great. So unnecessary.
There!
He's got little power-up animations at the bottom. Why?
There! Spin attack!
Spin attack. God. What is this universe? Like, what does it mean to have a Puyo Puyo or a Tetris battle?
Tetris!
Tetris! I heard about this game from people in the Tetris 99 subreddit. I guess this was the best way to play Tetris until Tetris 99 came out. That was an accident.
There! There!
Oops.
Tetris!
Tetris!
There! Yeah!
Ow!
There!
I know how popular Tetris is in Japan.
Solved it.
Looks like this follows the Tetris guide. Like the piece generation follows the same rules, the colors are according to the Tetris guide. Hey!
I never back
Leave in the
down.
heart of the blocks. Calm her down, but there's still so much we don't know. Okay, whatever. His name is T, like T as in Tetris? Save replay,
We're
wow.
still able to battle, even though he was using blocks instead of Puyo. And he's not too bad.
What were those? I have never seen those jelly things before.
Huh? You don't know what a Puyo is?
I do not. I have a great deal of questions for you. First, let me introduce myself.
Great deal.
I am T, and I am the captain of this vessel, the Starship Tetra. I have the ability to control and clear Tetraminos.
So that's what Tetris is. Well, my name is Ringo. And I can pop
Like-
Puyos to make them disappear.
Can we find
those
a
round
game
things are Puyos.
that needs a story less,
And sometimes when we pop them,
right?
it sends us off to other
It's
worlds.
competitive.
It's sort of, kinda like, well, a portal. Anyhow, I'm sorry for barging in
The
like
idea
this.
of them
Wasn't
taking
on
it
purpose,
seriously
I
is
swear.
kind of what I love about Japan.
Maybe you can help me?
This is completely
It's
sincere.
strange. Now that we've
Tic-tac-toe
battled,
story mode.
I feel like I can trust
Oh,
you.
they made that movie.
Really? Me too.
Matthew Broderick.
Say, T, I was with a few of my friends before
War
I arrived
Games
here.
is
There's a
tic-tac-toe
chance
story
they were
mode.
also sent to this ship. They might be
Vanilla
just as
Tetris.
as I was.
Roger. Let's go search the SS Tetra together.
Thanks, T.
Alright. New stage unlocked. Clear 10 lines within 2 minutes. Oh, that's kind of cool. Specific challenges. Maybe I'll actually learn how to do T-spins from this game at some point. The reason I don't use them when I play Tetris 99 is I don't have to win, right?
There. 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 Ho! Yeah.
The crazy animations are awesome. Completely unnecessary.
There. Ho! Ho! I never back down.
Challenge complete. Beat Amity, Tetris versus Puyo Puyo.
This is the last time I'll ask. It's a simple question.
I love Long
Who
Long
are
Man
you?
Kaimon.
What
It
is
makes me so
Puyo?
happy.
You're here alone. Where are your friends? How did you get here? And where are you from?
I'm convinced
And why are you here?
that that song is sung
Also,
by
are you aware that you're kind of a huge weirdo?
Trey Parker, because he speaks fluent Japanese.
I already told you. Everything was fine. And then I just got whooshed away while popping Puyos. By the way, I'm Amity, and I'm gonna be a great magician one day. A what?
I'm S, like the S piece.
Magic.
You guys don't know why the Puyo Puyos are named their
Now, you're just
names,
blabbering
but everybody on the
nonsense.
Tetris ship are named
I'm
for
so
their
mad
different
I wouldn't
shapes.
stand you with a Tetramino.
I had hoped we'd find her first.
Beep, beep.
Maybe they're all things that are basically round,
Ringo,
like
Girl in
apples.
the red hat.
I don't know what Amity would
Is
be.
that one of your friends?
Yep, that's Amity. She can be a handful sometimes.
I like how Ringo, one of her poses is just holding a caramel apple from the caramel side of the apple, like some kind of fucking
Oh,
psychopath. Like,
that's S. She's one of my crew, and also a handful sometimes.
Well, if you're the captain, can't you make her stop?
The thing is, you see, well, the short answer is no. No, I can't.
caramel.
Wow, sounds rough.
Don't hold it like
Yes.
that.
T, finally! We need to talk.
What is it?
It is the captain's sworn duty to make sure I can nap in peace. And that means we need to detain weirdos before they roam free. Wouldn't you agree?
S, did it ever cross your mind?
I can't be everywhere!
Well, then you're useless!
What did you just say?
Oh my! Another person in strange clothes.
You're Amity, right?
Astonishing lack of naval
Please,
discipline.
Try and calm down.
I'll show you calm! I challenge you to a battle!
Humph. I guess that's the quickest way to settle this.
Bring it!
Tetris!
Tetris.
Oh!
Let's battle!
Now they need to make a completely sincere anime out of this, right? Like, you think that there's a limited amount of narrative design space for Tetris? I've seen some of those crazy sports animes. They get shit done.
Yeah! Spin attack!
Spin attack. I feel really compelled to try to drop the blocks and beat with the music, even though that doesn't do anything.
Tetris!
Look at all that garbage.
Tetris!
Back to back.
Whoopsie!
Yeah!
Never back down!
That's pretty great. Kill the dinosaurs with a T-spin. Right.
What were those blocks? Who cares? Let's do that
Toasty.
again. That was fun!
You've calmed down a bit.
Amity? Hey, Ringo! I'm so glad you're all right. So we can go into the details later. But that boy over there in the ridiculously tight jumpsuit is T. He's going to help us out. That's great! Thanks! I love the ridiculously tight jumpsuit.
You're welcome.
Next up, let's go
I can
look
just
for
see,
Art.
like, the scene of the protagonist
Aro a friend
having
as
a
well?
thinking sequence about, oh no, there's 3 lines of garbage coming in.
Just listen for a goo-goo. That means you're
If I let that garbage get through, I'll be taken out of the
A
battle.
goo-goo?
Did someone say goo-goo? I think I heard a goo-goo earlier.
All right. Then let's get a move on.
All right. That's the ultimate response to that. 1,500 points within a minute 30. All right, presumably you get more points for, like, Tetrises per line. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, December. It's kind of nice to be able to just go for Tetrises again. You can do it in Tetris 99, but I find that there are better ways to score. Need a blue Tetris. All right. Puyo Puyo Tetris 99. I actually have never played Puyo Puyo before, so once we get to that, that'll be my first time playing it. I'm excited to see how it is. Can't play Tetris if your life depended on it.
What's wrong, doggy? Play with us.
Yes, play with us, doggy.
Chemical plant sound
We
boss right from
haven't
Sonic
pulled
Mania.
any pranks yet,
Ooh.
right, Jay?
In one boss fight, then I guess.
Right, El.
We didn't place his food with hot
The J and
mustard.
L pieces.
We certainly didn't pelt him with live frogs.
We haven't sprayed him with the hose.
And we
I like
never
how
even
the
played
eyepiece
tug-of-war with his tail.
is a dog
We
person.
ourselves all day.
Makes sense. Dogs are reliable.
Oh my. I know we're supposed to find Arl, but those two are bullying a helpless puppy. Are you sure that's a puppy? Well, I guess more importantly, T, what's going on here? Who are they?
Those three are also part of my crew. The twins are J and L. They love their pranks. And then there's the one trembling in the corner. That's I, the SS Tetra's chief engineer.
Chief engineer.
Engineer? How does your ship
Okay.
stay afloat?
Don't worry.
Why
He's
is
a
the
bit jumpy
T-piece the
sometimes,
captain?
But he comes highly recommended. J, L, leave him alone.
But we haven't done anything.
I saw something that spooked him.
I feel like the
And now he's too scared
S
to
and Z
move.
pieces should be the shitty ones,
Oh,
because they're
and what
the
did
most
you see?
frustrating.
He said it was a little yellow guy that says Goo Goo. And some strange girl was with him.
But that's silly talk.
Yeah, I is silly.
Is that
Sounds like Arl, all right.
I? Where did the girl go?
Like, O is a
Hey,
dog analog pet creature,
Getting nowhere.
which makes
I
sense
shall
because
put
O
him at
is
ease
useless.
With a Tetris battle.
But I is an anthropomorphic dog that doesn't actually speak. Tetris v Tetris. Oh, Jim Jam.
Oh,
Oh! God.
Tetris. Spin attack.
Doggo's yipping.
Now then. Tetris. Now then.
Now then. So, prop, help me to understand, why is this game painful, but, Persona is not? Because it's exactly the same to me.
Now then.
If anything, this is, at least it owns how dumb it is better.
Spin attack.
Alright. It's so
I
not
never
the same.
back down.
Hopefully this will calm I down a bit, kicking the poor dog's
Captain, I
ass at
apologize for
Tetris.
losing my composure.
Are you better now?
Indeed, it was a splendid battle, and I've returned to my senses. Now then, as for the peculiar duo I saw, I believe they ambled off in that direction.
Excellent. Thanks, I. Something wrong,
This
Ringo?
and MLB
No, it's
Power
just-
Pros I
He really
unironically
made a
liked.
day recovery. It was really impressive. I didn't have a chance to give a proper reaction because I was waiting for a good moment. Hey, now we know where Arl is.
Because like the characters in
All right,
Persona are
let's
completely
go.
one-dimensional, but they pretend like they've got like more than one dimension. This one's like, no, these are just dumb. Isn't it absurd that there's a story for a Tetris game? Like, Yeah, the dialogue precision is... That is actually frustrating to me. Even though I think this is goofy and funny, like... I definitely have a get-on with it relationship to these sorts of Japanese games. Like, oh my god, we get it. That doesn't have to be so long.
Tetris. Spin attack.
Well... Not so great.
Never back down.
No, well, that's fine.
I have you surrounded. Do not resist.
Okay, the Z piece is
Hey, don't come any closer.
a
I'm
robot.
warning you. Goo goo goo.
You will do as I say.
So doesn't every civilized
Surrender
person on
yourselves
Earth
at once.
that's not in the United States pronounce it as Z
I'll
instead of
never
Z?
give in. Someone help
Probably
me.
better. I don't think there's any other letters that end in an ED sound. We already have too many that end in an EE sound.
What's going on? That big round robot's got Arl trapped. Arl,
Yeah, there's nothing
you
wrong
hear
with
me?
liking this.
Run! He's probably too fast to chase you. Run, run, run! Amity, he looks like he's pretty athletic. Arl, don't move. We're gonna rescue you. Ringo? Amity? I'm so happy to see you. Us too.
Are these characters Ringo at all from Puyo Puyo games, or are they a new invention for this title? I assume that the Tetris characters are new.
This whole list of demands. That sounds awful. What sort of list of demands? Oh my. He made me so uncomfortable, Ringo. He said I couldn't run in the hallway.
'Cause he's a Z
and
piece.
not to drag my feet. He said I need to eat my
He's an
veggies,
agent of
and I can't
entropy.
play with my food. He even lectured me about proper hand sanitization techniques. Oh dear. That's not at all where I thought this was headed. You see what I mean? Ringo, you know how much I hate all that manner stuff! Goo goo goo!
My apologies. Meet Zed, the last member of the Tetris crew. He means well, but I guess he can overdo it some days.
So this thing's your friend?
The dramatic
That's correct.
music, right?
So...
The music of this game is actually pretty good.
I
Feel I can get the soundtrack at some point.
Is that it?
No.
We shall do battle before I ever give in to your oppressive demands.
Well, have it your way.
Good luck to you. This is pretty much
Discount
how we handle all our
Pikachu,
problems.
Carbuncle,
Just leave her to me.
Goo 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 Goo, or was Carbuncle PP PP PP?
Bring on the Tetris. It's time to battle.
I love the simultaneous declarations of battle in these games and stories. That wasn't good. Oops. One of those universal bad feelings of hard dropping a Tetris piece in the wrong spot.
Spin attack. Hold. Hold.
We've all felt it.
Ow!
There. There. Yeah. Spin attack. There. There.
Hopefully we get a chance to play Puyo Puyo. I guess I played it in Sonic Mania, but I don't remember.
Hold. There.
Yeah.
Hold. Hold.
Should be fine.
There. There. Yeah. Hold.
I should play this to train for Tetris 99.
There.
I think they were planning on adding a practice mode to 99 at some point, but...
I never back down.
Hey, Nulu, how's it going? He stays on subblock forever. Going alright? How you doing, Ludifex?
Well, that was fun.
The character I'm fighting has existed since the very first game in 91. Wow. Right on.
Goo, goo, goo.
Are the Tetris anime characters new to this
Are we all
game?
safe and sound?
You betcha. But wait, you weren't popping Puyos just now.
Puyo was an RPG?
I know, right? I was surprised at first too.
Like puzzle quests? Like you would still do like a match 3 thing?
Ooh. We've been to so many worlds, but there's always something new to learn, huh? The world's a big
It's pretty
place.
silly.
Isn't that right, Kirby? Goo! What matters is we're all together again. Now we
Hey,
just
thank you,
need to
Nulu.
figure out how to
Appreciate
get
that.
home. Usually we just pop Puyos until it teleports us
Aw,
back.
you're kind to say so.
Let's pop some
How long
more.
have you been playing this one?
Goo goo!
Have you been getting into Tetris 99, Nulu?
Concerned by our predicament.
I did one stream of it, and I feel like I never have to stream it again.
What's happening?
I really
That's
like
the
playing
Tetris
it though.
emergency alarm.
It's objectively the greatest Battle Royale game ever
Let's
made.
get to the cockpit. Something's happening. We need to hurry.
Oh man, there's some nutty HD rumble going on right now where like this one's rumbling and then it's slowly moving along the bottom to the other one. Completely unnecessary. Oh man, we want to have stereo rumble. What?
What are these blobs? Hey! Get away from there, you blobs!
S. Status
Yeah.
report.
Can't you
I
figure out
hope
what's
those voice
happening?
actors had multiple characters to voice and not just Carbuncle and O.
These blobs just showed up out of nowhere. And we've lost control over the Tetris cockpit. Oh no.
Wow,
I
45%.
feel like we run into
Nuts.
these sorts of problems a lot when
I
we travel
won
around.
once, and I felt really good about winning once.
Aren't you the captain? Do something!
There's nothing I can do. They're all over the controls.
It's like Tribbles. Do you
What's that?
stream it at all, Nulu?
He says we're caught in that planet's gravitational pull. Everyone, race for impact. We're going to crash.
My one time I won, my heart rate spiked to like, what, 180? Had the monitor running.
Everyone, we need to pop these Puyos as ASAP as possible. Goo goo, goo
I need to learn how to play Puyo Puyo?
Right, let's do it.
Ringo, I want to help. Teach me how you pop Puyos.
You got it. And later, teach me how to clear those Tetraminos, okay? I mean,
Teach me to
only if we
pop
survive, of
Puyos.
course.
Ringo,
I hope Prop didn't
very
leave.
sure you just jinxed
She has
us.
to hear this.
We'll be fine. All you need to do is connect 4 Puyos of the same color.
I'm sorry, I was
There's some
bully
other stuff, like
about
garbage Puyos and chains,
Persona Propagable.
But I'm sure you'll figure it all out. Easy peasy.
Huh?
Exactly. You ready?
Puyo Puyo battle!
2 games a day, sure. It sounded like they did some data mining and there's a bunch of features on their way out at some point. So I can't hard drop. I can rotate.
There!
Okay, so putting the same color together is useful. Maybe I do remember this from Sonic Mania now. Oh, whoop, I made a Dr. Mario boo-boo.
Yeah!
Oh, so they cascade automatically. That's interesting. Right on.
There!
I don't know if my brain works in the right way for me to be able to chain on purpose in this. That's what Andrea is really good at in Dr. Mario, and I'm really bad at.
So,
There!
I imagine there's like openings and patterns that you can memorize for this game. I heard about that for Tetris, that you can like memorize certain all
There!
clear patterns. Oh god. Garbage? Is garbage even clearable?
There!
So,
There!
So Puyo Puyo is very similar to Dr. Mario.
so,
There!
Yes, but you have to mix 4, there are more colors.
There!
I need to study more.
I never back down!
And more solid, less tech. Oh, you're noble mode, okay. I do the bug zapper, which is noob strat. Right, look at that. I'm pretty good at Tetris. Clearly garbage at Puyo Puyo. Right?
That tea guy's kind of amazing. He's a natural at Puyo Puyo battles. Well, it's my turn now. Hey! Why the shouting? I want to learn how to pop Puyos. Teach me. You want to help out? That's so helpful of you. It's not about being helpful. Clearly, if his starship crashes, I'm in trouble too. You are the most coolest. What did you say? Never mind all that. Show me how to pop Puyos. All right.
83% consistent all clear opener.
Puyo Puyo battle.
It's 83% consistent because of the Tetris guideline, and you know that you're going to get one of each piece in each bag. So do I only send garbage to my opponent when I get a chain in Puyo Puyo? I guess I do get to see upcoming pieces. Have to cascade. So that's similar to Dr. Mario. Yeah. Okay, I should have dropped the blue there. Hiya! Oof. Okay, so that doesn't count as a chain even though I cleared 2 things at once, I see. And that also doesn't count even though it led to an immediate cascade. So one has to completely clear and then has to cause another clear for garbage.
You like that?
There it is. I guess I have sent a little bit of garbage over there.
Stop it!
Aw. She's going ham on me now. I see.
You like that?
Value.
Whoopsie!
The teehee is real.
Oh, I knew I'd win.
I remember Bust a Move. Puyo's never had hard drop. It's interesting that they kept hard drop for Tetris.
Whoa, everyone is just so incredible. We can't let them outdo us, right, Garby? Goo goo. Beep, 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 beep.
Interesting thing with hard drop in
Partner,
Tetris 99 is that the way the speed increase works based on remaining players, your ability to hard drop becomes less and less relevant until the end game, so it's going to automatically adjust the difficulty for other players and evens the skill gap. I think it's pretty cool.
So, you want to help us pop Puyo?
Versus a traditional one-on-one Tetris game, like if you're really good at hard drop at the beginning, you're gonna dominate your one opponent.
Puyo versus Puyo Puyo!
Great. Fantastic. So I guess you eventually have to build a Puyo Puyo vision to get good cascades. Which makes sense. I'm just trying to survive now. See if Andrea likes this. Like I said, she's crazy good at Dr. Mario. And it seems like it's a similar skill set, even if they're not the same game. Alright, so I'm clearing garbage. Okay, I see. Fireball? Garbage enters a queue, and if I fail to do a chain while the garbage is in queue, then I get hit by it. Fireball? Good lord. Stop fireballing me. Good lord. Nice. Look at that garbage. Alright. Yeah, fun to see streaming local multiplayer against Andrea. She would destroy me. Puyo Vision on 5+ chains. Wow. Yeah, that makes sense. Basically, it seems like to play this game to survive is almost necessarily to not play it for chains, right? Like it's like a sliding block puzzle. You have to make the wrong move a couple moves
I
ahead
think we got most of them.
to get your chains in.
Nice job, everyone! Looks like we're in the clear. You're kidding me! No matter what we do, more just keep coming! Goo, goo, goo! Oh, how long can we last? Pee-pee!
I'm surprised they don't alternate Tetris and Puyo Puyo. I guess if you're really good at Puyo Puyo but bad at Tetris, you feel really shitty for half the first world,
We have
and you
lost
feel really
control
good.
of the Starship Tetra. The crew will prepare for an emergency crash landing.
It's doing that crazy HD rumble thing.
Huh?
Like it's like slowly migrating
Landing on a blue
between
planet?
each
Wait,
Flax and Blair.
I hate crash landings!
What do you know about crash landings? Too, it's important to the story. Right. It wouldn't make sense. to alternate Tetris and Puyo Puyo. I mean, please. New greeting unlocked.
You guys alright? Hey, look, we're still alive. And check out where we landed. It looks like I'm back at Suzerain Junior High. Well, looks like I made it back home. Ringo! Goo goo goo! Arl! Carbuncle! I'm so happy everyone's safe. Amity! Hey, wait. Where's T and the others? Oh, I'm not sure. This could be bad. Arl, we need to find them. Bye, Ringo! See you later! Okay. Bye, you two. Well, I
Are
guess I'll go search by
Puyo
myself.
Puyo and Tetris
Hey there,
balanced in
Ringo.
such a way that
Oh, hey,
two
Makro. What's up?
equally skilled players in both
missed you
games
in
could go up
class.
against each other and it would actually
Where
be a
have you
fair
been?
fight?
No biggie.
I feel like
Just a
Hard
little
Drop would make the
sports
give the
starship.
Tetris player an edge, but
Wow. I'm jealous.
maybe they
Sounds
found a
like
good way to
cool
convert
adventure.
Tetris garbage to
Oh?
Puyo garbage.
Yeah, kinda was. So what's up? Need something?
Well, this huge object just landed on top of the school roof. And there's a boy up there, too, with
Nice,
super
Vortex.
tight clothes. I had a feeling if anyone knew something,
He has
it'd be
tight
you.
clothes.
What did you say? That's...
I guess he has tight
That's gotta
clothes
be
because he's a
T.
T-piece.
Show me, Maguro.
He fits into tight spaces.
Captain's report.
Pee-pee! Pee-pee!
The starship Tetra has landed on an unidentified world. Ship status, very broken. Crew status, very missing.
Tetris versus Puyo, the 3% advantage. Okay.
Captain T.
Ringo! are
For
you
the
all right?
Tetris player, presumably.
Oh no. The Tetra. Well, it's pretty beat up.
Plus, my crew appears to be missing. Ringo, I think there's only one logical course. Do you think you could help me with something? Something very important.
Absolutely. Whatever you need.
I need to blow off steam. Still want to learn how to clear Tetraminos?
Oh, you remembered.
It's easy. Just make a solid line and they'll clear. There's some other stuff, like Tetris line clears and back-to-backs and T-spins. But I'm sure you'll figure it all out. Easy peasy.
This will be the game where I finally learned to T-spin. The reason I don't do it in Tetris 99 is because
Ready?
I would have to play more
Tetris
poorly
battle!
temporarily in order to ultimately get better. And I can't let myself do that. It's awful. I've learned some really bad habits. The other thing I haven't really learned how to do is, Oh, thanks, Raker. Appreciate that. I haven't learned how to rotate in both directions. I only ever rotate one way, and that's suboptimal.
You're super awesome.
What?
There!
There. She didn't just say cosine, did she? Yeah. What? I have to fix the sub message. It's a bug in Deepbot. I reported it yesterday. I need to keep seeing gift subs to be able to address it. Yeah, thank you, Ricker. I wish I could give Twitch emotes to Patreon subscribers, but no dice, unfortunately. It'd be nice to have more control to just say anybody can use the emotes. Nice. Reflection? Really? Okay. Oh! Shit. Man, AI T is pretty good at this game. I'm gonna die. I think I can't. I have to go for combos to beat him. But I know, right?
Back down.
Retry. Alright, go for Tetrises this time. Yeah. Yeah. I was just role-playing in the story because she's not supposed to know how to play Tetris yet, right? That's why we died. That's more like it.
I'll do better next time.
That was perfect.
Cool.
Whew.
You feeling better now?
I think so. Thanks.
Yeah, he's significantly
focus on
better
recon.
than any of the previous
I don't know
opponents.
what recon is, but I'll tag along. We should look for your crew.
You sure? You don't have anything else to take care of?
Nope. This is actually my hometown.
Out of all the planets, what are the odds?
Puyo
Right.
down.
And as a resident, it's my job to show you around. Plus, I owe you, since you were a gentleman and brought me home. So let's go find your crew.
That was totally on purpose.
Pee-pee!
New BGM unlocked. Puyo versus Tetris. Oh, I am so dead. Risakuma? Okay.
What a spectacle.
Huh? For a moment there, I was convinced you were... No, wait. Hold on. What are you?
Is he a teddy bear person?
Oh, that's just Risukuma. He's in the physics club with me. He's a pro at popping Puyos.
He's also a bear man.
Any like him on this planet?
What?
Nope,
Like what?
he's one of
Like
a
what?
kind.
T?
Special edition. Limited run. Hey, Reese.
Why, hello there, Ringo.
What a
do you
great
think
voice.
Well, I
Yeah, it's like,
saw
T, you have a
something
dog
most
person. What are you puzzled by?
unconventional
And your dog person doesn't even talk. He just
over
barks.
there. I'm led to believe a trembling chihuahua walking upright and the most exceedingly out-of-shape robot ever.
Oh? Am I
No, not
thinking
O.
what you're thinking?
I.
That has to be I and Z. We know those two.
PPP!
That's O.
Let's move out.
Wait a moment, just a sec. I'd like to join. I'd like to observe how this all plays out just a bit more closely.
There, there. Who is a good doggy? That is correct. Nothing to
It would be
fear.
fine if I was actually like a dog. The fact that he's anthropomorphic and has like a scientist costume
Just
on.
remember, who is a good doggy?
I think I found him. Huh. It's not every day you see a chihuahua sitting in a robot's lap.
So our next subblock game is Fallout 3 in about 5 minutes. So I'm probably going to do this next Puyo Puyo game, and we'll take a short break and switch to Fallout, followed by the Gust deck.
You're all in one piece.
If Uber keeps this on their subblock, we'll play it again for sure.
I am pleased to see you are in only one piece yourself.
Now that I know it has a story mode, I guess it's not free play.
Status report.
It's beatable.
As you can see, I is afraid of this
Clearly
alien
awesome.
world.
Aw, looks like he needs a belly rub.
Captain, I have not been successful at calming him down.
Say, Ringo, maybe you could give it a try?
Whoa, talk about delegating. Just leave it to me. Let me show you that my hometown really is a safe place. There's only one
By
way to
just
calm
beating
you
the
down.
shit out of you with Puyo Puyo.
Let's battle!
You show him it's a safe place. Let's battle.
Solved it. Solved it. Solved it. Solved it.
Now,
Alright, so I'm guessing part of it is making a line between the colors that you want to clear, maybe?
Solved it. Solved it.
That you can eventually clear out yourself. So like having a bunch of purple on one side and then red separating them, and then purple on the other side, and you clear the red,
Solved it.
and that merges them together, potentially.
Solved it. Solved it.
I like solved it a lot more than the girl that just kept saying tee-hee over and over. Oh, I see. It cascades instantly. Good to know.
Solved it.
It actually drops blocks on me? That's interesting.
Solved it.
Oh, this is gonna take a while, isn't it? Since I'm not getting any garbage and I'm sustaining.
Solved it.
now,
Solved it.
Now the dog is saying now then. Can he speak or can't he is the question.
Solved it.
That doesn't count as a chain.
Solved it. Solved it. Solved it. Solved it.
gorgeous.
At least it looks like he's not playing super fast over there, right? Oh god.
Now,
Can you get a chain from clearing garbage as well? Use garbage to your advantage. You can kind of use garbage to your advantage in Tetris.
Solved it. Solved it. Solved it.
now,
Solved it.
This should be a chain, right? Hey, my first chain of the level. Golly.
beautiful.
Solved it. Got it.
Think this should be a chain? Oh no, I guess not. Because it wasn't high enough.
Solved it.
Alright.
That
The merge visual has no effect, it's just there and assisting seeing adjacent Puyos. Oh, I see. No, I know. If I were watching someone play Tetris the same way, I would be screaming internally
Young
too. I'm
lady, I
very
am in
sorry.
your debt. You stop this from
Like I
being
said,
one of those
I think it might be
all-day
a game that I can
afternoons.
never be good at because it involves playing wrong, like not playing to survive for a couple rounds just to get combos. Like I can survive indefinitely in Dr. Mario, but I can't do cascades. So if I go up against someone in PvP, I get completely wrecked.
Eh? This Chihuahua doesn't make sense, does he?
That's a really
Does your whole crew look like
good
him?
point.
No, he's.
We're
one of
at
a kind.
time, so I'm gonna try to skip this. Hopefully it's not anything incredibly important. Save our progress, and we'll play this again. It shows back up on Sublog. Thanks, folks. We'll be back in a few minutes with Fallout 3, which is blind for me. We're playing that for an hour, and then we're wrapping Sublog today with the Goth Stack, which if you haven't seen it or heard of it, you should totally check it out. It's pretty cool.